Hi, today it's all about correcting each other in love. Hello, kids. So, yeah, even if you know it's wasting your time, hi, today it's all about correcting each other in love. So easy to cross that boundary of correcting each other in love to a place where you're mocking someone or to a place where you are just passing judgment to someone. Because yeah, because more especially in that tone, it's so easy. So for example, you're in church and then you see someone has come dressed in a weird way. You see someone has come maybe dressed. It can either be a guy or a girl. You see them they've come dressed either in a mini skirt or in some weird trouser, or the guy is sagging. They have this bling bling all over, and then when that guy smiles, you see that bling tooth. When that person smiles, there's that bling tooth. There's that bling tooth. Yeah, so mostly in most occasions when we see these particular people, the first thing that comes to our mind is, what were they thinking? This is church. This is church. What were they thinking? Seriously, Jesus times two. So we always forget about their social background. So mostly we always think that everybody has gone to church, everybody has been raised going to church. We forget that there are people, maybe that is their first time since they were born, that is their first time they are stepping their foot or their feet to church. And then there are those, that's their social upbringing. They've come from home, they've told people, I'm going to church, and then they've been told, kudos, you are smart, go to that church, go my son, go my daughter. So they've come from wherever they've come from, they have the affirmation of the people that they're dressed with. Then they come to church, they just see the ushers giving them that look. Look at that person, giving them that look. Again, I'm not saying people should come to church dressed in whatever way they want, putting on all those. No, there's always dress code. There's a dress code for every place. You can't dress in a certain way and go to job. You definitely can't dress in a certain way and go to church. So there's a dress code. But how do we reach out to these people? And then the thing is, as long as there is that thought that have come to your mind, what are they thinking? This is how we correct them. Excuse me, what were you thinking? How can you come to church dressed in this manner? No, this is not how we do it. That's wrong. Don't ever do that again. Come here, take this lesson. Don't do this again. Mostly, in most occasions, that is how it's the correction is usually done in such a way that it's so embarrassing. In the end of the day, all corrections are embarrassing in a way, but it's just done in an excess way. In almost all the scenarios I've seen, it's, what were you thinking? Come here. No, 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 no. This is not how people come to church. No, this dress. No, 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 no. It's offensive. Yeah, and mostly it's because in our mind we've gone, what were they thinking? So basically, as long as you've noted someone who's dressed inappropriately, especially if they're new, it is always good. You should pull them aside and tell them that that's not how people dress to this particular church, to this particular organization, to this particular company, so that the next time they come, they know, they are aware. It's always good. The first time, don't let it slide. Call them aside, tell them it is not good. Tell them so that they know. However, how do you tell them? Because if you do it in a gentle way, I am sure that particular person will appreciate. You just pull them aside and ask them, are you new in this church? Are you new in this particular place? Or if you're new, okay, or if you're not new but you didn't know, the way you're dressed today is slightly inappropriate because of one, two, three reasons. Here is a show, here is a lesson. Cover yourself. It's not meant to embarrass you, it's just to help you, so that we help each other. You take this particular person in a gentle way, so that even if they're telling their story, they'll say, the other day I went to that church and then they told me I was not dressed in a good way. Yeah, it was embarrassing, but at least it was not done in such a bad way. So at the end of the day, a correction has been made, but it's not so bad, because sometimes we correct other people or each other with very, very harshful tones, and it doesn't even build, it destroys. Because at the end of the day, correction is meant to build, correction is meant to help someone to become better. But at the end of the day, you realize that the tone used, the words used, instead of building, actually it destroyed. And this particular person will never come to church, and then people will be saying, oh, that church, they are like this, that place, they're like this. Yeah. And then at the same time, I know that the world will always judge the church, no matter what the church does. As long as you're born again, you can do a good thing, you're showing off. If you fail, what's wrong with you? At the end of the day, the world will always judge the church. But we should not use that notion as an excuse to just do things anyhowly. When you're correcting someone, check your tone, check the words you're using. Ask yourself, if someone was to correct you with the same tone, with the same words, will it build you or will it crush you? Because the same thing or the same correction can be done in a way that it builds rather than destroys. So today, correcting each other in love, I think at the end of the day, you should ask yourself, if the same thing was done to you, how would you feel? Does it build or does it destroy further? Yeah. Yeah, it's all about correcting each other in love. So it's so easy. It's